Hello, my dear fellas, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. And I'm in quite a good mood today. I'm in quite a good mood today, which is why my voice might sound a bit lighter than it usually is. I should maybe practice this art of mine a bit more with the light voice and all. And it's slowly getting darker again by the minute. I can feel it, I can tell it. In the deepest darkness of my heart, I can feel. Yes, there we have it. Slowly decreasing again. But that is the way it has to be, isn't it? Anyways, we'll use this and okay, so not quite what I expected, but then again, I really don't expect that much when it actually comes to it, so I guess that was the 7th. So yeah, famine, give us a cube of meat. Nothing real fancy, but it's always good to have a familiar, not a familiar, an orbital in this case. Orbital is a great band and a great general thing to have, so I'm very excited for that factum that we have acquired. I'm trying to avoid these flies, but it is quite a hard procedure. Alright, I couldn't avoid taking a hit there, which is quite unfortunate, but oh well, I guess you have to suffer for the art of staying alive, whatever that means. It is deepest and darkness, the art of survivability. I didn't get a deal with the devil, and it also was slightly, well, under 7, I suppose, but and a key. Couldn't use that key for any real things, but oh well. I will not allow you to spawn other flies, you silly mongrel. Great, more bombs we can use for a lot of different things, and I'm just hoping I will not get caught in their web. That is the worst thing that could happen to me at this point. Alright, a heart which is absolutely useless to me, but oh well, and I just barely avoided it every single time. That was quite the messy thing, but good nonetheless. I'm not gonna look for the secret room just because I feel that my chances of finding it are too damn low. So I'll just end up not, well, finding it, if that makes sense. Speed down. This is actually really bad because it leaves us in a vulnerable position, since Maggie is a slow character to begin with, and making her even slower is a very nasty thing. It is certainly someone punishing us for the deeds we have done. Who did it? I'm not to say. I'm merely stating that that is a fact that more people should take into account. When you do bad things, you get punished. No more, no less. And I didn't even take the yum heart with me, which is quite a dumb thing. But oh well, I'll keep mom's pills and take pills on the go. I'm just hoping to get some good ones once in a while, so I will hopefully acquire that at one point or the other. Oh well, we have enough health to carry us through, so I'm not really scared for that. I mean, not yet at least. And that was telepills, and this is tears up. That is excellent. Alright, so I still have enough health to go in here and then telepills the fuck out of this place without dealing more damage to myself, which is quite the good thing, except for this floor, which, well, it could have been much worse actually, and that troll bomb is not a very nice thing. Oh, there was a slight possibility of me dying there, but I managed to stay alive in the end and do my best as to being an American citizen and defending my honor in the heat of the battle. And I hope, Sergeant, that you are proud of me now, because I sure as hell did my very best to please you. I have enough money to make that worthwhile, so we will go to the shop. Yes, my habit, or no, not miter, the habit, itemometer, whatever you want to call it. Makes basically for faster regeneration of items in general, which is quite an epic thing, most people would admit. And so I'm quite excited for that, just hoping that I can get good pills. I don't know why I decided to depend myself on fucking pills, but I have a tendency to do that and just wish that the almighty Almeri Dominion is at my side today. Which I unfortunately do not think is the case in any way possible. Portable slot. Whatever, basically, is what I'm trying to convey here. Maybe I should have saved up for another key, but you never know. Gambling is a very tedious procedure and very, well, difficult nonetheless. Alright, and there we have it. Another pill, which is a tears up, which is absolutely beautiful. So now we can shoot, well, pretty fast actually when it comes to it, which I am quite excited for. So the habit and mom's pills and basically like, or mom's pill case or whatever you prefer to call it, is a pretty good synergy when it comes to it. Just gotta learn to master it, and that certainly does take some time. Health wise, I'm not too excited for this whole ordeal. I really do not want to die on this monster fight, because that means that I can have no more runs today, because I am generally in quite, well, I don't have that much time again. So I'm hoping that the low speed of mine will not get the better of me, and I can use my tears up to the best of my abilities and extent. And I'm hoping that we can get something good out of this whole ordeal. So yes, let us see if that is the case. Alright, that was pretty close. Should not have taken... brilliant. And a health upgrade. And dinner. And so forth, so forth. We even got this. We even got this. And, no. I'm not gonna try and become Guppy, because I think that is futile. I merely state that we're going to move on. So yes, this is one of those rooms that I have not been looking forward to due to our low speed. Globins will certainly be the death of me at one point or the other. Because holy hell. Yeah, I mean, okay, a troll bomb, and haha, how luxurious funny. Another tears uphill. This is really becoming a very, well, fire ratey run so far yet again. And it may seem like it is... Oh, that was quite a cheeky maneuver on my part. Excellent. We got out of that unscathed, which is the best kind of scathation or whatever. Doctor's remote. Might as well check. I'm really not sure how to use that, but yeah. So we didn't get anything out of that, but might as well try. I mean, it's better to try than not to try, is what my dear old pa always used to say when he was still a wee par. When my pa was a girl, he used to tell me all kinds of story about his sailor life. The culture back then used to be different, you see. It's not this sissy world that we live in now, is it? Men used to be girls and girls used to be sailors, simple as that. That might explain a few things, and I'm quite, yes, that was it what it was, and I was quite afraid of that happening, but when I depend myself on pills, this is going to happen at some point or later. This is surely what the pharmaceutical enterprise do to you. This is what they want you to do. They want you to be suckered into their little business, so you can never return again to what you once thought was right and good in this world. And that is just the way it has to be, apparently. Yeah. Speaking very seriously though, I actually know quite a few amount of people who take pills and take just too many pills in general. Of course, the thing about the pharmaceutical, well, industry and all that shit, of course, it is simply meant to be a benefit for the health of people. Now, some do make a lot more profit than others, and a lot of people have general interests in, well, in getting, in supporting these different companies. But, all in all, it is meant to support things. But the problem with the problem with biological statuses and all that is that there simply is really nothing that doesn't really have any secondary effects. And usually with secondary effects we mean effects that are not very beneficial in the first place. So it is, and that is quite a shame, but there is unfortunately not anything really to do about it. It is simply the way of the world, and that is just the way it's gotta be apparently. So a new pill, I'm quite scared to use that. I don't think I'll use that just yet, on the off chance of it screwing me entirely over. Killing me softly with this run. Killing me softly, Gertie. Gertie is apparently a she, and I have no idea when you have to acknowledge them as a certain gender, and I have no idea when you're not supposed to do that. This is I think this is a speed up, which is just what we need. Puberty could be much worse. Could be better, but could be so much worse again. So I will not say anything in that regard. Let me tell you that much, mate. Now I'm trying, after we defeat this slothy character, I'm trying to decide if I want to go and have a look to see if I can find the secret room or not. Not quite sure. I can use it. I can do that, but we will have a go at it. The lovers. You see, if there was a freaking blood bank, I would spam the hell out of it. That is for sure. That was not one there. I am willing to use 3 bombs, just checking for the off chance of there being a devil room. Or a secret room, I mean. Not a devil room, that is too much of a hassle. And this guy, let us have a look. Nope. I'll refrain, I'll just move on and say that that is that, and nothing's gonna change. I saw a tutorial video that explained the proficiencies of a secret room. I have yet to understand it and take it into consideration at later points, so that is a minor thing that I have going, and that I will somewhat take care for in the future, I presume, or I hope. This is ultimately fucking awful. So I kind of desperately hope that I can take care of these fellas before they do too much damage to me. Ooh, this is scary. I really need a speed upgrade, and I guess I'll take Harlequin maybe just because I can. Didn't mean to use it right there. I should have used the pills here. And oh Jesus, we have not been getting lucky with these pills yet. Except for the triple tiers upgrade is of course a very nice thing. But it simply does not really compensate for the things we have lost so far. So yes, fortunately I do get an item off of this guy's hands, so I'm quite content with that. Very good, very good. Even more bombs than we already had in the first place, which is slightly redundant. But then again, almost no consumable is redundant, except for pennies when you reach that state of level. Come, come, little child, reveal your true face to me, and I will evaporate all your sins off your body. You will see your sins shimmer away in the heat of it, and none will be there to judge you anymore. Let me tell you that, kid. It's a good business. You just might like it. I think this is worth it. Because keys are generally slightly, well, more efficient than bombs are and more worth it. And so I think we can make something very nicely out of this. Guess I'll just have a looky and see if there's anything. And so there was, and it was money all along. And I have no use for this. Oh no! Why we have okay. Oh game, you so silly, you so silly. You know I ain't gonna use that. I mean I could use it, but you know it will really defy against all logical means if I use this certain thing. So I think I will just take it easy and not. This Harlequin baby is certainly really does really help us in this entire ordeal against these fucked Speedy Globins, Speedy Globe Salin, or whatever you prefer to call them. Oh. I'll stop now. These guys are not what I've been looking forward to all day. And again, just keep them at a safe distance and everything, yes, will be just fine. I found pills generally much more worth than the other fucked up thing. So that is always good. That is always good. I found pills and ate them. That is, I have ultimately found out that that is a completely true neutral pill, which does absolutely nothing at all of worth or anything else. I guess I'll save these hearts till after the boss, I think. Let's see. That depends on how much dumb damage I take on the rest of this floor. A lot of pennies, but in well, large quantity and small quality, if that's what you want to prefer to call it. Basically quarter. No, not a quarter. That is a huge quantity, but let's see. A nickel and a dime is much higher quality, obviously, than a measly penny is. So we will certainly. This is getting rather annoying, having all these freaking health down pills. I'm quite scared of accidentally using one in the heat of battle. I guess I'll try not to do that and be all stupid about it. That would be rather annoying in a sense. So yes, let's not. Mate, let's not. We are slowly taping Peep as he is not the most difficult character, and our damage is supposedly average, actually base damage. But the thing is that these freaking 3 tears up pills have definitely helped us so much in the long run when it comes to damage per second. So I'm very happy for that. Speed down. Right, mate. Not, and then another freaking speed down. Jesus Christ. The tower? What is this? Ace of Spades? I do not exactly remember what it does. But, yeah. So I'll go back and grab those, well, those hearts of mine. Maybe actually just go into this room at first. And, see if there is anything of value. Oh, there is a, there's a curse room. I should have taken that into account at first, but yeah. Guess I'm gonna sacrifice some health going there. I think it's worth it. It should be. And oh yeah, we get a free charge of the pills, so we can hopefully get a better one. I'm not even gonna bother with that, let me tell you. That is telepills. Yeah, I think telepills is a better choice going into the next floor. I guess I'll just do that and see if we get lucky. Yeah, we couldn't even get that, so that is quite unfortunate, but not much to do about that. Definitely go and grab these. Not gonna go back since that is a pretty tedious affair. So let me further my case. Oh, I just realized we're going to the depths. Oh, thank goodness. I was just like, oh, Necropolis? No, I am turning off this game in a matter of mere seconds if it is Necropolis we have to deal with. And I am slightly contemplating, well, using my telepills to get the fuck out of this room, because it is not turning out in the best favor of us. Our speed is low and our everything else is quite low too, so I do not see that as a potentially very nice thing. So, yeah. Oh, these knights are not very good when your speed is suffering or sufferable. I should say. At least I got that. At least it was kind of worth it. Health down. Sorry. What? Alright. You know, this is one of the reasons why you shut down the Binding of Isaac. You say to yourself, alright, that was the end of the run. Having a wonderful time and singing in the funlight, loving this fuck no. And yeah, you just never speak of this game again when it does stuff to you like this. And it's holy shit, man. Holy fucking Jesus H. Christ on a pedestal of hate and encumbrance. I have no idea why it did that to me, and I surely as hell hope it will not do that to me in the future. I will be rather mad. The Emperor, well, that is pretty worthless at this point. It could be useful at later points. Actually winning. I am by winning. Right. Okay, I can always blame it and say that was to further the course of me. Okay, I'll take the judgment with me. To further the course of my pill development, and I got telepills again. Which I might as well just, yeah, get it out of there. I saved the key, that is something. I saved the key for absolutely nothing, because I think the pills are ultimately more worth it, because I am a... Ooh. I am a masochistic son of a bitch like that. In that regard. Yes, come on! Create chain reaction now when I tell you to! Yes, thank you. I got to the whole other end of this, which potentially was not worth it whatsoever. But I think I'll manage somewhat. We'll leave it at the somewhat case in this time, because somewhat does not necessarily mean yes, of course, no fucking chance of well bucking this down as usual do. I've been granted so many health down pills. This is getting rather tedious, my dear friend. Now, let's see if I have the chance. And I don't. But I got to it anyways. And I got to just the right amount of... And even more. And even more. That bomb was actually one of the good kinds of bombs that you get. Which is a very rare occurrence. But when it does happen, you are thrilled. To the maximal extent, to the greatest extent, let me tell you. Ugh, I'm not even gonna bother. My speed is so... Oh, Jesus. Yes, further the extent of pills, and I'll probably get a health down again, which is completely worthless and all that fucking jazz. At least the only bad pill I haven't found yet is a... Let's see, a tears down pill, I believe. So that is always sort of nice. Still, a lack of speed will quite likely be the death of me. Ugh, Jesus, I found pills. What do I say to this? I'm just gonna hold on to it so that I won't avoid any worse pills in the long run. Let's see if there's anything I can do. This is health down. I should keep that in mind. The ultimately blue ones are health downs. And this was judgment, which I am definitely gonna use now. I know we can go to the shop, but the chance of consumables and especially hearts at this point is rather appreciated. So yes, that was not exactly what I would have wanted, but right. So I am slightly scared to go to the boss room just yet, so I think I will hold on a little bit more and potentially take even more stupid damage from rooms like this, or dodge gracefully like I just did there, which was quite the great thing to have going for you. Dodging rooms like this is quite an accomplishment for me, I must admit. And why does this thing have an eternal fly circulating around it? That is not very nice in any regard whatsoever. I did not even know it could have that. Oh yes. A blood bag would be so... oh, I really desperately needed that blood bag. That is why blood bags is such a good synergy with Maggie to begin with. Because she is a slower than average base character, which is not good. And the blood bag also gives a speed upgrade, which is ultimately voila, perfecto for this specific character. So keep not giving me anything worthwhile, and I will certainly suck up to you, game, as I always do. I will suck up to Edmund Macmillan and say that his feet are the best feet in the entire universe. And hopefully I'll get something out of that. What is this? Telepills. I should really keep that in mind. Telepills. Because I am a daredevil like that, and I didn't get anywhere in life with the help of that. With a little help of my friends, I think this is worth it. Luckily I didn't take self-inflicted damage right there, which would have been disastrous to say the least. Absolutely atrocious. I have hereby trapped myself, but luckily I was firing fast enough to get something good out of that. Holy Jesus. Wasn't there another heart? Oh, I wanted to take the Emperor card. Right. Almost forgot. That is not a wise thing to forget. Do not forget, my child, to bring the Emperor further in this basement of ours. Let's see if it's here. It's not. Let's see if it's here. If it is here. Who the fuck knows? It was not. I feel wasted. Wasting my life away. For 3 measly cents. That is what you get when you feel greedy. I guess that's what I deserved. And look at all these fucking pills hanging around the whole damn place. Even that telepills card I can't even get to, because it has decided to trap itself. I should keep him in a yes. Fire at me, bro. Yes, very good. And I do. Oh, I don't think we're quick enough to... we're not even quick enough to keep him in a cycle. This is absolutely atrocious. This is goddamn awful. Sorry. Oh, goodness. And a spirit heart, which will hopefully keep me alive. Or maybe not. I am certainly trying my best here. But I'm not sure I will ultimately make it in the end. You know, that is the problem with Monster 2. If you don't have enough speed, he can ultimately fuck you over, because you just don't have the necessity to keep him in his cycle, in his little ungodly cycle of hate. And I got the lavas, which is absolutely beautiful at this point. Now we'll... oh, Jesus, and I'll certainly grab that and get something out of it. I think that actually just managed to save our life, the lavas card. So, thank you, Chance and Tarot cards, for the absolutely adoring things you have granted us here this fine day. I will, of course, obviously not get a deal with the devil for this terrible play that I have pursued. Range up. It is what it is. Don't undermine it, but then at the same time, don't fucking say it's great, because it's not. It's not great. We got another tears up. Excellent. The more the merrier. No damage up whatsoever, and we got... holy hell, we got Necropolis. Oh god, that tears up in the end might have saved me. Ultimately, might have saved this entire course, but I'm not quite sure I will even make it. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll go directly to the boss. Oh, it was Mom. Jesus, I forgot. Oh no, oh, I bombed myself out of that. I bombed myself out of everything nice and pleasant. Oh, Jesus, no, this is not good in any way possible. Not even quite sure I'll make it to begin with. This has not been the most delightful run so far. Yeah, you never know what might happen. Whatever do I do? Oh, goodness. Really sharply focusing on not to get killed here, because there is quite a chance for us of ultimately getting killed. No, this is a range down. This is not what I want. Oh. I'm getting slightly desperate. This run has not turned out the way it was meant to be. Ooh. Desperately trying my best here to make up for the lost causes and to ultimately defeat Mom in the end. I hope. Yes. Yes, the 8-ball is atrocious. But we got something. And it was not death. We did not get death. Oh. You are the fucking master. Yes, excellent. And I don't know what this will do to us. Flying or damage? Flying. Flying. And I do not have enough of anything else to take us through. I know this may have bonged out my chances of doing anything else, but then again I can use these cheap tricks to well, to chop these suckers off, to chip off the health one by one without having that big of a risk in general. I know it's healthy to have risks here in life, but it's not, you know, it's not that healthy. It's not that you sacrifice this much just for a measly chance of getting challenged. Small rock. Slow as hell again, which is not good. But damage is very important to us, and I could simply not pass that up. Small rock is actually a very good damage boost. And yeah, speed is of a very high priority right here. I actually do not even need damage that much, and you know, is that feeling at the back of your mind creeping out, and you just know it. It is there, and it's gonna be there. And luckily, it didn't even get off one single hit. We got the steam sail, which is quite useless now in every case and sense of regard whatsoever. So I am very much hoping to get something of a lightful manner. Not really sure where I'll get that and when I'll get that. I mean, an item room is what I'm referring to here. We got a health upgrade. You know, this run is slowly turning out to be what it was meant to be. A success. It was meant, as it is foretold in the holy Book of Revelations. Run number 11.75 is surely a success when it comes to this. And these guys are usually, holy shit, are they annoying. But luckily we can finish them off with a little help from my friends. So yes, quite excited by the help of friends. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting help. Especially not when it's from my friends. What the hell did I do with the Emperor card? Seriously, what the Jesus bajongos did I do with it? Oh, that was unnecessary. Even more tail pills. Time his head. Right. Right. Magneto, fuck you, game. You are pissing on me right now. I can feel it. I can feel you slowly taking away what was nice and wonderful and replacing it with a stinking pile of rotten goo. My speed is so atrocious. I do not even have a comment for it. That is the amount of speed we have going here. Come here. Yes, this is one measly time where it's actually useful. Oh. Ooh, I cannot even go back there at just the risk of getting hit. So I'll not take the telepills pill, which is very hard to say if it's natural or not. It's just there, you could say. There is the slight off chance of you being teleported to a that very special ordeal room. I am error room. So I am error is fucking usually very terrific when you have the ability to get teleported out of it. You could either be lucky and have a telepills pill as well as you would use to get there, or you could be lucky and find a tarot card which lets you teleport out of places. Health down. What is this game doing to me? What is this game? Range down. Definitely rather range down than health down, I would say at this point. That was a mark. Still, unfortunately, really unfortunately not worth it, I would say. Holy shit, that was kind of scary. I was kind of iffy on that one. Luckily, oh, Gertie Jr., you absolutely horrific piece of bitch-ass junk. That is my nickname to yours truly. Luckily, our large number of tears slows him down. Oh, we did not even get anything out of that. That is just horrific. It's actually, I've just noticed that it's very rarely when you find Gertie Jr. in the wild, so to speak, as some people refer to calling it. Range down. Why must you tease me so, game? Why? At least it granted us the Eurofund card, which is ultimately a very nice thing to have in many cases. These tears are not spectral, so you cannot inflict harm on me. I do not regret one single bit that we took Spirit of the Night for just 2 hearts. I know, not measly, but just 2 hearts for the chance of avoiding all these things. I really have this feeling that I have been dead, was it not for this awesome night. Luckily we are tearing through Fishbowl, which is one of the ways you want to run to go, where you can tear through weaker bosses like these. And I did not mean it to hurt his feelings or anything. It is merely a statement. It is an actual fact. And I did quite terribly on the hollow boss here. So, and another tears upgrade. Who fucking who? That is certainly what will save us in the long run. Holy Jesus. Oh, a penny. Yes. How could I live without, game? You know what I need when I need it, where I need it, and I'm desperately searching for something, which was anything but that, really. You know, one of those rooms filled with hearts. That could be useful. That could be arranged. That would be ultimately the best. But that is unfortunately not the case, and we got another range upgrade. What to say, what to do, what to say, what to do. Do-do-do-do, doop-de-doo. Holy Jesus, that was close. What a close one. Really tensing. Oh my goodness. Yes, holy fucking Jesus. The sun card. Whenever you find the sun card, you know that there is someone watching you above and thinking, We might have went too hard on this guy. I think he deserves some leverage of some point, of some kind. And this is the exact kind of leverage I want. And the Fallen is actually a very nice boss to fight at this point, because it's not really that. Holy Jesus, that was lucky. I was actually quite determined, or not determined, when I was quite well knowingly that I would take damage at that occasion, but I didn't. And that is always whether we go when you're gonna avoid taking dumb damage. Okay. So it was. To my defense, I would say that this run was much worse in a sense than the last thing. Of course, there was some dumb damage I could avoid taking, but that is always ultimately the end of you. Now, thanks a lot for watching this, my whatever you are, and don't take it personally, babe. Just in your story. Have a nice time, and see you again, fellas.